Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss about stacks using arrays in data structures. So in this, I'm going to discuss about introduction to stacks and different abstract data types like push, pop, display, peek, isEmpty, and isFull. So now let us see the definition of the stack. A stack is a collection of elements where we can insert and delete the elements in the same direction. That means insertion and the deletion of the elements are allowed from one direction, that is from the top of the stack. Here insertion is nothing but pushing the elements into the stack. Similarly, deletion is nothing but popping out the elements from the stack. Since we are implementing the stacks using arrays, the stack is of fixed size. So in this, we will consider a variable called top. Initially, it is assigned to a value -1. So whenever we are pushing the elements into the stack, the top value gets updated so that the top variable corresponds to the pushed element into the stack. So when the stack is full and the user still wants to push the elements, then the stacks get overflowed. For example, if we let us consider we have a stack of 3 elements and we pushed 3 elements already. So if we want to push the fourth element, since the stack is of fixed size, we will display that the stack gets overflowed. Similarly, when the stack is empty, that is no elements are present in the stack, and the user still wants to pop out the elements, then we will display that the stacks get overflowed. So the stack uses LIFO, which is last in, first out. So this is the brief introduction about the stacks. Now let us look at the abstract data types that are used in stacks. So there are total 6 abstract data types: push, pop, display, peek, isEmpty, and isFull. So here push is nothing but adding a new element into the stack such that the new element is now the top of the stack. Similarly, pop removes and returns the top element from the stack. So display is nothing but it shows all the elements from the top of the stack until the bottom of the stack. Peek returns the top element from the stack without removing it. So now isEmpty returns true if the stack is empty. It returns false if the stack is not empty. Similarly, isFull, it is a Boolean function where it returns true if the stack is full. It returns false if the stack is not full. So these are the abstract data types. Now let us understand clearly with the examples. So for the example of pushing the element, let us consider we have a stack array of 4 elements. So initially we push 10, 20, and 30. So now top variable corresponds to the node 30. So whenever we pushing into this, if you want to push an element 40 into the stack, the 40 becomes the top element. So this is how the push function works. Similarly, pop, if we want to remove the element 40, the 40 gets removed and the top variable is also assigned to 30, that is its previous node. Similarly, display function. So the display function is used to show all the elements in the stack from the top to the bottom. So here top is 30, we will display 30, 20, and 30 until the bottom of the stack. Similarly, let us look at the peek function. So it returns the top element from the stack. So here we have a stack of 3 elements, 30, 20, and 10. The top element, top variable is assigned to 30. So by applying the peek function, it returns the top element, that is 30. So isEmpty, in isEmpty, if we have an empty stack, it returns true. If we have a non-empty stack, it returns false. Similarly, isFull, if we have an stack full of elements, that is, in the given example, the capacity is 4 for the stack and all elements are filled. So if we apply isFull function, it returns true. It returns false if the stack is not full. So these are the abstract data types. So now let us write a C program for the stacks using arrays. So this is how stacks are implemented in C. So initially we declared top variable to -1 and an array of A of fixed size 5. So in this we will scan an integer for integer value. So if we enter 1, that is we are pushing an element into the stack. So if it is if isFull function is work, we will print that stack is overflow. So if stack is not full, we will push the element into the stack. Similarly, if we enter 2, it checks whether the stack is empty or not. So if it is empty, it will print that the stack is underflow. If not, it will return an integer value and we will print that pop out element is that particular value. So if we enter 3, it checks whether the stack is empty or not. So if it is empty, it will display that the stack is empty. If not, it will display the elements in the stack. So if we enter 4, again it will check whether the stack is empty or not. So if not, it will display the peak value, that is top element in the stack. So in case 5, if we enter 5, it will check whether the stack is empty or not. Based on that, it will display stack is empty or not empty. Similarly, it is the working of isFull function. So in the push function, this is the logic for the push function. Array of plus plus top is equal to element. Similarly, for the pop function, we will store the top element in a variable. We will decrement the top value and then return the pop out element, that is val. So in the display function, we will start from the top element. We will print each element until we return to the bottom element, that is 0. So in the peak function, we will return the top element. So in the isEmpty function, we will check whether the top is equal to -1 or not. So if the top equals to -1, we will return true. If not, we will return false. Similarly, for isFull function, we will check whether the top equals to 4, because we have an array of fixed size of 5 elements. The last element index is 4. So we will check the top equals to 4. If it is, we will return true. If not, we will return false. So this is the C program for stacks using arrays. So thank you for watching this video till the end. Please like, share and subscribe the video. If you have any doubts or feedback, please comment below. Thank you for watching.